What's up, guys? It's your boy Adrian,
It's your boy Jemmer.
and you're listening to the Kawawa Boyz.
Okay, yo. All right. Yo, Kawawa Boyz, season 2, episode 12, right?
Episode 12, take 2. I do apologize for what happened, yo.
Don't kill me.
But yo, welcome back, Fidora. You are the
First
second
host.
appearance, first guest we had, second time,
Yeah.
and introducing my good friend, the one and only Sabrina. Hello, Sabrina. How you doing? What is up? So we got 2 guests today. Special episode. The most guests we ever had ever. Live.
Kind of shy.
Yo, Jemmer's a little shy. I'm kind of shy too because I'm the one that messed up and forgot to press record the first one. But welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, guys. How you guys doing? You guys doing good?
Yeah,
it's good.
Gotta take a piss, but it's okay.
Weather's nice.
Yeah.
Weather is so lovely, bro.
Weather is great,
beautiful.
man.
It is.
You know what's sad is like, yo, the weather's nice and I have vacation next week, and then I looked at the weather next week. It's all raining.
Yeah.
It's
been raining all week.
I'm like, yo, I can't wait. I didn't even know I had vacation. And I looked over. I'm like, oh shit, I got vacation next week. I'm like, sweet, it's gonna be nice. It's nice this week. And then I look next week, it's like rain from Monday to Saturday.
Holy,
not even one break of sunshine.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
It's sweet, man. But yeah, Adrian.
Lockdown, so.
Exactly. So I guess you get to enjoy your week off. You can't even go to Markham and eat some food because we're all closed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Everywhere.
Everywhere's can't do anything.
Sad.
All right, so let's get this podcast started. What we like to normally ask our guests when we first arrive, obviously, is like, what's your favorite artist thus far this year? Your favorite genre of all time, and the song you've been listening to on repeat. So, since I don't know Sabrina well, we can start with Sabrina. Sabrina, you want to go and tell me a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so love long walks on the beach. Okay. I guess right now, because of this pandemic, I've been listening to a lot more like Chinese R&B music.
Yeah.
Versus like before, it used to be all be EDM and like hardcore, like hard style stuff, but now it's all slow. Definitely more chill. I guess like my most. What was your question?
Most favorite like genre. So I'm assuming slow jams and R&B, and the song, the artist you've been listening to recently.
So most recently, I've been listening to a lot of this Chinese artist. Her name is Tam Yi, and she does a lot of music from like dramas, like end credit
Korean
music,
dramas?
or like in the middle where it's like all dramatic and the couple's like running towards each other in the middle of the street. Like,
No, is it like Attack on Titan opening theme songs or anime? That's some gangster shit. No, because if she's the type of artist that has like the same like opening theme song of any anime, like it's hardcore, yo. It's already sick, yo.
It is.
I would say, because I feel like anime music is more fast. No, sometimes.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah,
sometimes it's slow, too.
but for like Chinese dramas, they're more like literally, I would say it's like Chinese R&B.
Like ballads. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I honestly would be open to the idea of Chinese R&B because I love R&B in general. So I'd check it out for sure. And that was the artist. That's your favorite genre, and I guess that's all right. And Fedora, how about you?
Right now,
I know me and you are basically the same person. So
yeah, we give you.
I mean, you
yeah,
guys
we are.
both have your hats backwards, so how
Yo, me
common
and
good
Denver
is
are
it?
like obsessed with hats. We have like a
I
whole
fucking
hats
love hats collection. Yeah.
But right now, my favorite R&B artist. I love R&B. I said this last time too. Last time I think I said K Camp was my favorite artist.
Oh,
at the
K-Camp,
time.
yeah.
Right now it's Giveon.
Of course. Yeah, nice. It's a good pick, yo.
Yeah.
And
I listen to
what about
Giveon,
what?
but-
What about him? Like, what makes you captivated? What makes you so drawn to him?
It's always the lovey-dovey shit. It's always like the slow kind of jams that I really like.
Yeah.
shit that makes you cry, yo.
Yeah.
Heartbreak
Yeah, exactly.
Anniversary, yo. I may
Yeah.
cry like every
Yeah.
time that plays, yo. And I'm the
That
one
song
that's
is
like,
so good, bro.
I'm the one that's like singing my heart out to that song. That's like one of my
Yeah.
favorite Give You
Yo, it's a good song, but TikTok
good.
ruined it for me now. Cause
Wait,
Yeah,
they
what's
have
this
a-
thing about TikTok? Yeah, what's this thing about TikTok with it? I don't even know.
What?
yeah, cause so you know, there's always like these TikTok trends, like dances and everything.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
started making that song and started dancing to it, and it's supposed to be a sad heartbreak song, and
Yeah.
they just made a dance to it. So now I can't listen to that song without thinking about it now.
I gotta see
What
the
was the
TikTok
dance?
track.
What was the dance?
All right,
You
show
have to
us.
do it for us. You have to do it for us
Show
now.
us, yo. What is it? What is it?
Yeah, I don't know the dance. I've erased it from my memory.
Oh, we'll figure it out. Man. Oh, God.
See, but that's the thing. I feel like with me and you, Fedora, when we listen to sad music, we're not always sad. We're not always like in that feelsy type, like feeling. But like, I don't know why we're so drawn to that. Do you think is it because we're toxic or something?
Toxic.
I'm
Did
not,
you say toxic?
No.
Was it
Toxicity.
I
I don't know. No, I guess it's just it's our go-to, right?
yeah, like
So, yeah.
we're happy we can still listen to like slow jam. And for some reason, we can listen to sad music too, and we don't get sad. So I don't know that.
Oh man,
Or
slow
we're
jams are
just
great,
stressed
though.
and
They're
depressed.
nice, yo. They're nice driving
Driving songs for sure.
Oh, yeah.
driving songs for sure. Like I'm sure Sabrina and your boyfriend, you guys probably listen to like you said, like you've been listening to more slow jams with your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess like we're both really open to different types of music.
Okay.
But when we initially met, we're both, I met him at a music festival through friends of friends, like mutual friends. So initially we both like, EDM, and then the more I got to know him, the more we like, we're in the car, we listen to more old school R&B music, like old school, like rock, hip hop, all those types. So,
Well, that's perfect for the fact that you mentioned that, because the reason why we brought two people on this podcast is because like the topic for today is pretty much like relationships and music. Like, is it important? Is it not important? And we wanted to get like the other side of it, as for like a different view as a girl, like how important it is, and then obviously how important it is for us guys too. And I can even start, like, I feel like music is a very important part of a relationship, because you want to be able to share those similarities. You want to be able to go to different concerts and stuff together, and you want to show, like, you want to like open them up to maybe different music and stuff, but you also want to share the similarities of the same music and enjoy it together, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know, that's what I think. Like, I want to know what you guys think. What you guys think about like when it comes to relationships and it comes to music. Is it important? Is it not that important to people? Yeah, what do you guys think?
I guess with music, it's both 50-50 to me. I feel like if we both have different types of interest in genres, might possibly bring you together, because you're being introduced to another type that you might have never touched upon before, or it could bring you closer together. So I guess there's like two different ways to see it. For example, like with my ex and I, he like completely stopped liking EDM and he started listening to more like chill Chinese music, versus me, I was still more into like EDM. So it kind of like tore us apart, versus like now my boyfriend and I, we're open to anything. So there's like two sides of it.
Okay.
That's good. That's cool. That makes sense. How about you, Fedora? What do you think? Your thoughts?
I think it's important. Well, at least for me, I'd like to have a partner where, to have this same kind of similar kind of taste in music, because I want to be able to go to concerts, music festivals with them, and have them there to experience it with me. Like I don't like, I wouldn't mind going with my friends, but I think it's important to have that person there to enjoy it with me too.
It's different, right? Is it
Yeah.
a bit different? Yeah.
Yeah, especially if music's like a huge part of your life and like really, I guess, touches you. You want that same
Yeah.
person to experience it with you and everything.
That's
Yeah.
well put, yo. This is a
See,
true
that-
Kawawa Boyz episode, yo. This is true
Yeah,
Kawawa
Kawawa
Boyz.
means basically like what
Sad
does
boy,
Kawawa
yeah.
mean? Sad boys, yeah.
Yo, me and Jim
No.
are single boys out here, yo. We want to know, yo.
No, I honestly
Kawawa.
agree with you girls, because like music is obviously like a huge part of my life. So
Yeah.
like growing up, like I'm always like the type of person to show people, oh hey, listen to this. Oh hey, what you think about this? And if they don't feel the same, or if they don't share the same energy back, I'm like, oh shit, you guys don't feel it. Okay, now I know what to now I know what to play. Now I know what to feel like, like when we're all around. You know what I mean? So like, obviously when I'm meeting someone, not just like who I'm interested in, or just another person, like a new friend, I can just be like, okay, if you don't like it, then at least like try to like it. Because for me, like, I don't like rock, I don't like metal, I don't like polka, I don't like like death music, death rap or death metal, like
Death metal.
But I'll be open to
Death
it. Death
rap, yo. That's a whole new genre, yo. Damn, yeah.
but I'm obviously open to the idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if I'm feeling you and if I'm vibing with you, like if the chemistry's there, I'm like why not? Like why not? Yeah.
So like
I don't
you're
know.
saying like it's like you got to be open. But like my question is for you guys is okay. So let's say put you in a scenario like this. Let's say you're driving your car, you know, and then you're on a date with someone, you know, and
First date?
all of a sudden, yeah, first date, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, can I put my can I borrow your aux cord and play something? What would
No.
that genre? What genre would make you be like, yo, get the fuck out of the car? Like, right? You know, like you're driving, and then they put, like, for me, if the person puts on, like, death metal or, like, opera, I'd be like, yo, sorry, yo, you gotta kick rocks, yo, you gotta get out the car, yo. Sounds mean, but, like, yo, it's just a funny scenario. I want to know, yo, what genre or what, like, if there's a specific song to you guys that you were like, yo, I fucking hate this song, get out of my car. What would it be, yo? Who wants to go
And
first?
is it a deal breaker? Is it a deal breaker for you guys too?
Gemma,
I
you
guess
wanna
like
go first?
screamo.
Screamo. Okay, so you're saying screamo.
I'd be like, oh my god, my eardrums are breaking. Just you don't need to break my heart. Just go.
You already broke my ears, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Fedora?
I agree. I think screamo,
Death metal?
metals,
Damn.
death metal.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it. Like it's just not. I can't.
It's not your thing.
It's an
right?
acquired.
It's
I
not
feel
my
like it's an
thing.
acquired taste because I asked this other girl yesterday the same question, and then she's like, "I love death metal. I like listening to it on my way getting errands and stuff." I'm like,
Wow.
"It gets you hype." I'm like, "Yo, what kind of errands are you? What kind of grocery shopping stuff are you doing to get you hype, yo? You gotta listen to death metal or something." Oh man.
I
Well,
guess that's true too, because for people too, like people don't like EDM, right? They think hardstyle is too much. It's an acquired taste or dubstep.
Yeah.
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 So like
It
whenever
is.
whenever
I
I'm
guess
working
it's all like
in the
subjective.
kitchen,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's on everyone's.
Whenever I'm
how-
working in the kitchen, it's just like I can never play dubstep or hardstyle because I know like people don't like that shit. I like it sometimes, but like
It's like a
only-
mood.
But
It's
how
a
about
mood,
you,
100%.
Gemma?
Yeah.
What
It's a mood.
what would genre or what song would it be like? Oh, this person needs to get out, yo.
Bro, honestly, like first of all, I don't drive.
Let's
just
say,
kidding, I'm
okay,
saying
let's
so-
pretend you drive.
I'm kidding, but like if I were to give them the Oxford, I wouldn't. I'm just kidding. If it's more for me, like if I put a music on and they're like, "Ew, what is this?" Then that's a deal breaker for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I play like slow jams, 90s hip hop, R&B. If I play some Drake, some The Weeknd, like those guys who I really love the most, because the ones that I grew up on, and they're like, "Ew, can you change this shit?" I'm like,
You'd be like, yo, nah, deal breaker, yo.
I'm
Nah.
like, nah, I'm sorry.
It's not working out. It's not-
For me,
Yeah.
maybe also Japanese music.
It's a deal
Yeah, but
breaker.
Damn,
Yeah,
yo.
I think so. Yeah. Like I don't think I like that. It just sounds too like kawaii for me.
Girls like kawaii. I don't know the difference. I guess I gotta. You like K-pop at least then?
No. I
Oh,
don't
really?
like hip-hop or Japanese music.
Strictly
or like,
Chinese music,
Strictly
yo.
Chinese
Just
music.
check yourself,
So
yo.
when I think about Chinese music, all I can think about is like the Chinese stores. Is that the music? Is that the music?
Oh,
Like,
no,
the Chinese
it's
grocery
different.
stores.
It's like when you go out to eat sushi, yo. This guy's- Yo, the
Oh, 'cause,
sushi stuff.
Yo, you know what? Like
Oh.
old Chinese music, my mom used to play all the time. So soothing. It's actually very soothing. It's
They
like
actually are.
Mandarin. Yeah, it is. Like when I used to
But
listen to it,
now
as a kid,
they're
I'm
like-
this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like now the grocery stores play better music.
I don't
They
know. I've been
actually
working at a
do. Like,
grocery
sometimes I'm
store,
like,
yo.
hey,
I don't
Siri,
think
what
they
is
do,
this
yo.
song?
When I was working, no, they do not.
What
play.
TNT?
I'm talking about
They play
Superstore,
pretty
yo.
good music
It
now.
was like
yeah.
80s, 90s soft rock, man. It's not
Yeah.
good.
I feel like.
yeah.
But
I
let's
feel like
switch it
TNT
around
plays,
though.
like,
What?
English.
Let's switch it around though. Like what like music would you like? Let's say would you not want to date the person, but what music would you be like? Hey, like, what's up? You know, like what would be
First
that, yo?
impressions.
Might be like fucking like I don't know, like R&B. Like maybe like if you put up some like Lloyd or Southside, I'm like, yo, bitch, you listen to this shit
Oh
too?
yeah.
Yeah, like
You know?
sing songs that just
Yo,
like, oh
old
damn.
school R&B, we're like, damn, yeah. What songs be like, damn, yo? I think
Especially if
Sabrina
they
would be
don't even
Chinese.
look
It'd
like
be some
this.
Chinese slow jams. You'd be like, yo, damn.
Yeah,
What would it be,
imagine
yo?
me,
What-
imagine me be like going up in your car and playing some Chinese slow jam. I'm like, damn, this guy listens to that shit too.
You'd be more surprised.
You'd be more surprised. For me, I think like if they were like listening to the R&B, of course, but like if it was like the latest R&B, like it just came out and then I know about it too, because I'm always on Spotify looking for like the newest shit. And then like, and if they play that in the car, or if they play that at work, I'm like, damn, you're up to date with this new stuff, eh?
That's it.
That's
it
kind of
more
that's kind of like
so what would like impress you? Okay, that would be the one. Impress you the most, like what genre,
new music,
what song, like what kind of music would impress you, like on that first date. They put the aux cord in, they were like, and it's like something like what would it be for you girls? Let's go, Sabrina. How about you, Sabrina or Fedora?
Sorry,
well,
no, you go
Fedora's
first.
I don't know about
Adrian.
I'm sorry, yo. It's
so
Fedora.
sorry.
No, Fedora. I'm too excited, yo. I'm too excited for this shit. Okay, Fedora, what would you say?
Okay. I say like old school R&B, like 90s, 2000s, and also like what Jemmer said, like if you start like playing really good R&B that I don't know of, and it sounds really good, I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think like the surprise element, yo, for sure. You're just like, yo,
Yeah.
I never heard this before.
Yeah, for sure.
How about you, Sabrina?
I guess it would be just any type of music that I like. I'm pretty open to any, like, a lot of genres. Like, sometimes I listen to opera or, like, opera music, like classical
I listen
music.
to Oprah too, yo. I listen to both. Yo.
Classical music, eh? That's
So like you're more like
Yeah.
you're like more open to. You're a very open person in terms
I
of
am.
music, yo.
Yeah,
Wow.
like, I love going to, like, watch symphonies and orchestras.
Okay.
Because I feel like in high school when I did band, I just kind of, like, carried with me throughout my life. Like, I would,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. What instrument did you play?
I was about to
I
ask
played the
that.
alto
So-
sax.
Alto. Oh, not even regular.
Oh,
sax.
Yeah,
Nice.
but I was second alto sax, so it wasn't good. I just
alto
went
sax-
there to like boost my GPA, which is great. It's fine about me, but
You play Careless
the music
Whisper, yo?
carried. The music followed.
This guy's
Like-
like careless whisper.
You play Careless Whisper.
Jazz.
Okay.
Did you
Oh,
play an
that's something I
instrument?
don't like jazz. Like
you
I
don't
think
like
it's
jazz?
Really?
jazz in the car. I'd be
But
like,
you play
I
saxophone.
don't
What
know.
the? This doesn't make any
Jazz.
sense. You play saxophone.
Yeah.
You don't like jazz?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's
damn.
because I played the sax that I don't like jazz.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. You hear too much of
Fuck with
it.
jazz.
It gives you too much bad
PTSD.
memories. It's fucking jazz. It's saxophone.
Yeah, I played the trumpet growing up, and I was so bad at it.
Dude, they hated me, yo. They made me like I was so bad. They made me play bass drum, yo. Like you know that big
Wow.
big ass drum with the big mallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, elementary school.
Just
I
like
was
hit
just,
it
like,
once.
Bro, I was like, I remember like I think it was a concert. Like they were supposed to be like, all right, remember it's decrescendo when you start, Adrian, and that means it goes soft and then loud later on in the song. Bro,
Yeah.
I like hit that shit, and then they all looked at me like, you fucking idiot.
Oh no.
I'm like, I guess that's why I'm bass drum, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
So like back to the topic of music. I know we usually, when we talk about raves and stuff, we want to talk to like we try to like figure out what's everyone's first rave or what's the first concert they've been to. And I know Fedora, I brought you to your first rave, so I'm gonna probably ask Sabrina first. What your first rave was, single and as a couple?
I went to Digital Dreams
Hey,
with
what
my
year?
ex. So I was in a relationship, but he was like completely drunk, and it was my first
Oh,
time.
that's
So
not-
like didn't do
that's not fun,
anything,
yeah.
didn't drink, didn't do anything. I'm just like, so I saw him and just like, oh, like I've never seen like because we were still pretty fresh in our relationship back then. So I was
Okay.
like, I've never seen this type of person before. Like never seen this side of you. But I went with my best friend as well, so she kind of like told me like how things work at festivals, and I guess like from there it just kind of like grew sort of like looked into the different types of EDM music, different like yeah.
Your friend's like, don't worry, he's supposed to be like that.
Yeah. She's like,
What-
don't
What
worry.
your dreams?
Don't worry.
What your dreams was it? Do you remember?
2017, I think.
Okay,
Oh,
wow,
wow.
pretty early, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first one I went to actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
that was the one where everyone had to go into the Bud Light stage because it was like thunderstorm
Raining.
or something.
Yeah, I only
Oh,
went
yeah,
second
okay.
grade, so it didn't rain.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I went to.
Yeah. And do you like concerts, or have you been like before? Obviously, COVID times. Did you go to concerts or like orchestras or operas?
Yeah, I did. So the last one I went to was a John Williams concert. So the Toronto Symphony Orchestra played all of John Williams' music, which was pretty cool. So they played like Star Wars theme songs, Jaws,
shit.
all that, and it was
Oh.
really cool.
Like
See,
they
when you
do-
said
they-
Jaws, I thought about the DJ.
Same.
not the movie.
Well, that's sick though. I know they do those orchestra ones for like Game of Thrones and Harry Potter. Like like I have never been to one, but like I assume like you got to be all dressed up nice. Like you can't come out with like a jogging pants and a hoodie, right? You got to wear like a dress shirt.
Like a
People
formal
have like I've been to 2 of the Harry Potter Toronto Symphony Orchestra ones, like in
Nice.
concert, and it's pretty cool. So they have the movie playing in the back, and then the band is just sitting in front, and you just watch the screen for the movie, and they just play the whole like music soundtrack and all that.
Oh, that's cool. Were you wasted?
No,
Wait, we say that at
but I guess
orchestra?
you do have to dress a little more proper, I guess, because there are families, and it's in the Sony Center, I think.
Oh,
So
nice.
Okay,
Like
okay.
a little more like formal, like it's like business casual.
Yeah, see, my weeb side, my nerdy side, always wanted to go to like an orchestra of them playing my favorite video game type music. I don't know if that's a
Like
thing.
some sort of Mega Man or Mario Kart.
Yeah, like Mario and type.
That'd be
shit.
cool. That'd be actually cool.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe, or just anime music. So
Like
yeah,
Attack on
how about you,
Titan?
Fedora? I know. Wait, your first rave was Tiesto, right? Or was it
that
Dreams?
my first. No, it was it was Tiesto.
It was Tiesto
Yeah,
2017.
Yeah.
I brought you. I forgot how I brought you because you were so against it.
Yeah, it took you a while to get me to a rave. I think for like a good like a year and a half, you kept asking me, and like, nah. I was like, no.
It's like that's
He's
not my
probably
shit,
just like,
yo.
okay, I'll go with you. Shut up. Like, stop asking me.
to
I'll go.
R&B and like EDM is like the total opposite.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what is this?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, how was it?
yeah,
Did you enjoy it?
yeah, how was
Obviously,
it?
you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was okay. That was the
Oh, it was
first
okay.
one.
Would you
That was
ever-
my first one single, and I was like, oh, it's
Yeah.
like it's not bad. It's like whatever. I liked it, but I didn't not like it at the same time. And then I started
Yeah.
getting into it a lot more. Zed
Was it Dreams or Zed? Yeah,
No.
Zed. Yeah.
Zed, yeah. That one changed me. That one, I was like, okay, I'm so
Mind
into
blown.
it. Yeah, no, that was like the best one.
Yeah, because I think Zed is more like for easy listeners, right? Because it's always on the radio, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
exactly.
everyone who's just open to the idea of raving would love that as like just a place to go to, and it was at Rebel, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
Rebel.
a good time. Still, I
It was
remember
like
you
it was
messaging
so
me.
long ago. Oh, Rebel, yeah.
Rebel, yeah.
I don't think it'll happen for another year.
Honestly,
Only another
yeah.
2 years. This guy got his
Yeah.
EDC.
I got my EDC tickets fucking pushed back to 2022. Well, I made it pushed back to
Yeah.
2022. So
So did they just say it's being like you're gonna get a 2022 ticket automatically, or did you have to put like a voucher and like
yeah, we had to fill it out saying we're not going this year because it's going through this year. How stupid is that? Like,
that's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
You're gonna come back with
Americans.
COVID.
Oh man, they're still
So
doing
yeah,
it.
they're still doing it, but like that, it makes no sense because like half of the artists are international,
Oh,
and
shit.
half of them won't be able to reach.
Well, they
so,
gotta
like,
be
in
there
my
14
mind-
days prior, like 2 weeks prior or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
like
know
in
how
my
to
mind,
do
I'm
it
just
now.
like it's not worth it. So like thank God it's held back. another
2022
year.
gives you enough time, man. I think.
But yo, I'm turning 30 next year, bro. What the frig?
Oh, it'd be your first 30 rave, yo.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, you're
last
gonna
one,
realize
too.
it's like
You
oh,
can also
cool.
have your Dirty 30 in Vegas.
I know.
Ah, there you
dope.
go.
Yeah.
2 in 1.
2 in 1. You save money,
Yeah.
kind of. Not
Yeah.
really.
Honestly, like I'm looking forward towards EDC ever since I went to Coachella too, right? Because Coachella was just a vibe, and I always tell everyone this: Coachella is like the Urban Outfitters or raves.
Bro,
It's
stop
so
saying
hipster.
that. It sounds so rude.
No, it's true though. All the
is, though.
Instagram,
In a
all
way.
the
It kinda does
influencers,
look. Yeah,
all the influencers
Yeah.
are there. Like everyone's there, just like they're just to take pictures, and I get it, but like
I don't know.
it's,
What,
it's a
what
fun
do you
time.
think with like couples at raves, yo? Maybe it's just me because like I'm single and shit. I'm like, yo, it's kind of cheesy. It's like all the PDA and the I don't know, but at the same time, I'm like, I kind of like I'm like,
I
"God
kind of want
damn."
that too. You
I kind of want that. You know, like
just
it's
want a
like,
rave
I don't know.
day
Let's
for the
say
day.
like Millennium is playing or some shit, and then
Or
like
Zed.
I swear every time that shit happens, it's like it's right in front of my face, and like the couple, like the girl, it's usually a girl and a guy, and they look at each other right in their eyes, and then I'm like watching them, like yo, this is fucking bullshit. Like yo, get a move, yo. I'm like, do you guys think that's
I think we're
like,
just.
is it like yo? It's kind of. Is it just me being like yo? Fuck this shit, yo. I don't know.
I think
Is
it's
it
half and
nice,
half
yo?
still.
It's half and half.
Half and half, yeah. I feel like it's half and half.
You think
Well,
it's
if
kind
you're
of
sober,
cheesy,
if
or
you're
you
sober,
just-
you're like, fuck this. Like, what are you guys doing, bro? Like, go away from me. But if you're rolling, I'm always the type of guy just like, yo, I love you guys. Well, I was like that. I'm like, yo, I love you guys. Yo,
But I
I'm
think
so happy
it's a
to be
special
here.
moment with like when you're in a couple, yo. Like even not even
Yeah,
just
it is.
festivals. Like I think concerts. Like, yo, I never had the chance. See, I still feel so kawawa, but I never had the chance to, like when you're at like an R&B concert, and then like yo, you do the hug from behind, yo, and then like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
no, that shit puts you in your feelings. So trust me.
And I'm just like,
Starts-
and I'm usually like by myself singing the song, yo, like with like my homies, like, yeah, I love this song.
Oh, you were at the LMA concert, right, Adrian? Because
I was at the
Fedora.
element. I was
Yeah.
at the element.
Oh, you
concert,
were? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I went with
this
Fedora,
guy was on
and
the,
that was
this guy
a-
was on the opposite side of me, yo, so I didn't get to see Jemmer. But yo,
I was with
enjoyed
Fedora.
it,
You would have
man.
been here.
There's
Yeah, it
some
was
girl.
good
There's
times.
some girl bubbling up with some random guy, and then the guy kept like following her. And then when they came back, like she started yelling at the guy, and then me, Sam, and my friend Jason were just like, yo, they're about to fight, yo. Let's film this shit. Nah, but like, it's. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'm missing out on that stuff. But I don't know. At the same time, like yo, it's kind of like cheesy. But like I don't know. I think it's like in the moment, when that
In the moment type shit,
couple
yeah.
shit with
It
the
definitely is
concerts.
a in the moment type thing. Because I used to think, when I was single, like seeing that, I was like, yo, this shit's so cheesy. I don't want to see this.
Yo,
I wanna
fuck
walk
it.
away. But yeah, no.
But
it's
when you
definitely in the
experience
moment
it, right, it's a little bit different, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like now I want it, yo.
No, you
I feel like I'm like 50-50 with both too, because I now enjoy going to raves single. Like if I were single, I would rather go alone. I don't know why.
You know, because your last boyfriend had a bad experience, so he's super
Yeah, 'cause your
drunk
last
and
boyfriend,
shit.
he was just
Yeah.
blacked out in the middle of
Or
the.
like maybe just bad experiences with like, being on something, or like, and then just like that bad vibe between like me and my boyfriend. So I feel like I would prefer going by myself, but then
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, but then I would also at times throughout the day probably miss him and want him to be there.
Be so sad, so
So it's not.
kawawa,
It's
yo.
like, can it be optional? Like, can you just show up for like a certain DJ?
Certain DJ, certain
Part
songs.
ways. But yeah.
That's
man.
true though.
I feel like
Oh man.
the one thing I hate though, like it happened to me at Veld, was like I think we were
Oh.
watching. It was like I think it was either Migos that was coming on, or ASAP Ferg, and then like I hate this shit. I hate like yo when a girl asks me to go on, like she's like, hey, can I go on your shoulders? I'm like, yo, nah, man. Nah, yo, I'm not about that shit. I'm like, I'm trying to enjoy the concert myself. Like, I don't want to have some literally weight on my
Sweaty
shoulders.
butt on my shoulder.
Yeah, yo, I don't want that shit, yo. Would you like that, Jemmer? Yes or no? Yeah.
Bro, I've actually done that. That's the funny part, bro. But yo, I was fried out of my head. Like I was so high.
But that's the thing too. What if you're too fucked up? You drop the girl, yo. I don't want to be.
I
lying
did.
about that.
I did, bro.
You dropped her?
Oh,
did.
you
I
gotta
jumped
tell.
her
What's the story? What happened?
Forward. Actually, it was Casey Fedora. We were looking for
Oh,
someone.
shit.
We were looking for someone like how you in festivals you obviously lose people because it's so easy.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how much I took. I don't want to expose myself, but still.
But how did you fall? Like you just lost
'Cause
balance?
I just lost balance and I dropped her face first forward.
Oh my.
Oh, fuck. Yo.
And then that point on, I'm just like, bro, I don't think I'm ever gonna do this again, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
man.
funny
I
though,
don't-
like.
I don't think that. Like, do you girls ask like to be on someone's shoulders? Is that like a thing? Like girls like to
Yo,
do-
Fedora, I know Fedora loves
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Fedora
I think it's just
loves
so
that.
you can see the that's the only reason, right? So you have a better view. But the guy behind
Yeah.
you is just like, yo, what the fuck is this bullshit? All the time. I'm like, yo, come on.
Yeah, I've
At least you get a
asked,
view.
yeah, I've asked like a few people in our rave group.
Not
to
Jemmer
give
though,
me
not
rec-
Jemmer. Yeah, you can't rely. Not
I don't
Jemmer,
think
you
I've
wanna
asked
follow
Jemmer
it.
for a
Nah,
shoulder rub before.
you've asked Juno, you've asked Makai, right?
I've asked Gino, Makai, Gabe. That's all I can
Gabe
think
too,
of.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about you, Sabrina? Do you like being on shoulders?
I think on my first rave, I was like, ooh, like whenever people think of festivals, they automatically think of shoulder rides.
That's true. That's true.
But I don't like it at all. Like I feel like I'm blocking people, and then I
So-
also
so
don't want people
considerate,
staring
yo.
at me because there's not a lot of people that go like. For example, like when I went to Digital Dreams, like there wasn't a lot of people that were on that were given shoulder rides. So I didn't want to be like the 1 out of 5.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
inconsiderate at the same time too, right?
Yeah, and then also like because you're so sweaty, I'm just like I don't want my butt sweat to be on my friend.
Yeah,
and then he'll
yo,
also
that's a good
be like, "Ew, Sabrina was so
Yeah.
sweaty on me."
Oh man, like when the
that's
girl
funny.
asked me, it was like Migos too, and I was like so excited. He's like, "Hey, can I go on your shoulders?" I was like, Nah, yo.
Fuck out of here.
Yo, sorry, yo. Nah, like I want to enjoy the concert, and I don't want to have. She wasn't heavy set, but I'm like, yo, I don't know if I could withstand this for like a whole hour, yo. Like, yo, I can do it.
Just tell her you have a sprained ankle, yo.
So I'm too fucked up. I don't want you to fall.
Yes, be honest, yo.
Be honest, yo.
Yeah.
Oh man, shit, yo. Time goes by quick, yo. It's already almost time. Why don't we just wrap this up and ask you guys what was the last thing you had on your playlist? Like, what was the last thing you've been listening to? As of now,
Can I look?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
of
look.
course.
Yeah, okay.
The last song you were listening to doing your groceries.
I told him. I was like, yo, Sabrina's gonna be late. She said she has to buy eggs.
Eggs and oil.
Eggs and oil.
I'm like, what kind of omelet, oily ass omelet she making?
Adrian, what was yours since these?
Dude, okay, I'll go with mine, and like I'm not embarrassed. Okay, I've been listening a lot. Well, like, okay, first one's like it was SZA and Doja Cat, that new song. That new song. I've been listening to that. Majid Jordan's new song as well. Yeah, but this whole week, like I even made a playlist. I call it rock band rom-com. So it's like soft rock pop, you know, like any song you'd listen to on like any rom-com. But like I listen to I don't know, you guys know this guy, Weedus, this band Weedus?
Nope.
No. I don't know a lot of artists, or I can't pinpoint
but it's
their
called
names.
Teenage Dirtbag. I can sing it to
Nah.
you. No, okay, I won't sing it to you.
Yeah, go sing it to us. I just don't know the.
No, it's okay. But it's Teenage Dirtbag by Weedus, and maybe you guys know. I don't know. The song is pretty catchy, and then yeah.
All right.
How about you, Jemmer?
Funny that you mentioned Majid Jordan and Doja Cat. It's because I've been listening. You put it on the podcast too, out of the playlist.
Yeah, first thing in the morning, yo.
I was listening to Halsey without me.
Oh.
I love Halsey, yo.
Because
she's so fire, bro.
I had to start off this. I was gonna do this podcast. I'm like, yo, I love Halsey. He's like,
she's that
shit makes
her
me
voice is
cry,
really
yo. That song
captivating,
without
yeah.
me, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, the Millennium remix though.
That one
the
too.
Millennium
Yeah.
remix?
Yeah,
When I watched
that
it,
one
when I
was
watched
good.
it, I saw it live at EA, yo. That was nice, yo. I didn't.
Oh yeah,
miss
we
that.
were there. Oh, no, I don't know if Fidora was there. Were you there?
No,
Fidora?
I was not. I
yeah.
wanted to go, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. True. How about you, Sabrina? What was the last song you listened to?
It's a Filipino song.
Yo,
Wow.
Yo,
Say a word. You represent Filipino.
Like really open, but it's by Sarah Geronimo, and the song's named Tala.
Tala.
What's the
Is
song
your boyfriend
called?
Filipino?
Yeah.
Okay.
His dad was playing it in the house, and it sounds pretty good, so I saved it. But it's
What's
really
it
cool.
called? What's it called?
You put that in the podcast still.
Tala.
Dala?
Tala. Tala.
Tala.
Oh, sorry.
And then Sarah Geronimo.
Oh, I see it still. Okay, cool.
And how about
And
you?
you, Fedora, to wrap things up.
so it's called Meeting in My Bedroom by Silk. I don't know if you guys know that.
Silk, is that the old school R&B
Yeah,
guy?
old school R&B.
Okay.
Wow, that's
Have you-
throwback, bro.
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah, I heard it on a
Silk.
TikTok and I was like, ooh, I don't know this song. I'm gonna listen to it. And wow.
So some TikTok songs like yo, it gets you. It's like yo, you get surprised, yo. They're catchy as
Yeah.
hell.
For sure.
That's why people on TikTok are so famous, just because of their fucking dances, yo.
Yeah.
And the song
Good,
choice
yeah.
they have, yo.
I feel like people in high school now don't have ugly phases. We probably went through really ugly phases in high school, but now
I mean,
everyone's
I'm still on my
Like,
ugly phase. You
Bro,
talking about,
I'm
yeah.
still blooming, yo. I'm not even there yet, yo.
Yo, you know what though? Being ugly in high school really gives you personality when you like hit like
Facts,
20s.
It's true.
Facts, yo, facts.
It makes you become like a better person. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, if to wrap things up, if you guys already don't follow us on our Kawawa Boyz podcast playlist on Spotify, Sabrina, Fedora, it was a lovely pleasure to have you both.
Thank you guys
You
for
can listen
joining
to your
us
inputs
today.
on the girls' side of things. If you guys want to plug your Instagrams, IGs, handles, you know, where we can
Sabrina
find you, where
just
can we
got
follow
Instagram
you.
again, yo. So
Just got
Uh,
Instagram. Okay.
Oh
Just
no,
got
I
Instagram
deleted it again.
oh, you deleted
Okay.
it? Okay, so no handles
Okay.
for you.
No handles for you, Dora the Explorer. Where can they find you?
Oh, I don't even remember my username. I think it's Fedora, like Fidora .h. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
okay. On your Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Follow her, yo. She takes some fire photos. She fucking is into the fashion scene. Her music taste is impeccable. We wear the same hats. We're so sick.
We're the same hat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
but thanks guys for joining, yo. I don't know what else to say, Jammer, but
it's your boy
been nice.
Adrian and your boy
Boy
Jammer.
Adrian, it's your boy Jammer. And
Thanks
we
for
out
having
here,
us.
yo. We got the
Peace.
girls in the house. See y'all later.
Peace.